Hi, friends. I hope everybody is having a great Monday. And let me just check and make sure that we are live. Yep, fantastic. All right, so I hope you guys saw our post about our exciting interview today with friend and client and long-term business associate Diane Forster. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Andrea. So good to see you.
You too. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm really excited to talk about mindset. You know, this is a group with business owners, seven figures. If they're not there yet, they're on their way. And there's a lot of mindset that goes into that. And today, in everything going on in the world, there's a lot of uncertainty. And so, one of the things that we talk about is what can you be certain about? Well, you can be certain about managing your numbers and taking control of, all of the things in your business that you can control. And then also having that mindset piece to fill in the gaps, if you will, of the things that you can't control.
Right.
Yes. And so I'm excited to talk to you today because this is your wheelhouse and this is what you do with your clients on a daily basis. So I'm excited to share some information with our viewers and the people of our tribe who, every little bit of information that will help them achieve their goals faster with more ease and flow. Heck, we're all about it, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Diane, and how you work with your clients. What kind of stuff that you do with them?
Sure. Happy to. Well, thank you so much for having me on the show. So what I do is I'm the founder of I Have Today, which is an intentional living empowerment coaching community. And in addition to the TV show and the podcast where we only focus on intentional living, mindset, manifestation, law of attraction, and it's the power within to really empower you to live to your highest, greatest, fullest potential. We use practicality and the physical with the metaphysical too, and use everything together so that you're really armed, for lack of a better word, to be more intentional in your life and have a greater level of focus, direction, and awareness in what you're doing. And I do that in a few ways. First of all, through the show, the TV show, it's always filled with impact and information, and always do 3 steps, easy to implement. And we do that with the podcast as well. And then I coach clients as well. And what I do with them is we really go deep initially and figure out what is blocking them from the get-go. And once we do that initially, we never talk about it again. So I go in and I see what pain from the past, where do these limiting beliefs come? What are their fears, doubts, worries? Where are they holding themselves back? Where do they need to be opened up more to dream bigger, live more fulfilled, be a better decision maker, live with more confidence, and evaluate that. And what I do is I provide them with a personalized mantra meditation, which allows the mental blocks, the limiting beliefs, to get lifted off. What I call those are the dandelions. So if you think about your mind, how we're living and operating is 90% of what's happening is happening on the subconscious level. Only 10% is conscious. And so every wound, every emotion, every experience, every memory is living in the hard drive of your subconscious mind. So imagine that your phone, I use this example a lot, imagine having a phone or a laptop or a computer that is your same exact age. So I just turned 56 last week. Imagine my phone is 56 years old and it's never had a software update, antivirus software, nothing, no upgrades. How slow and sick would this run? And it would only be able to do, have a few functions on it And it would be doing a lot of repeating the same patterns and only do those things. Well, that's what's happening to us. If we've never upgraded the hard drive that is literally running our lives, we're trying to make change from a conscious level, and that's not where the change needs to happen. It needs to go deeper into the subconscious. So I call all of that noise the dandelions. And so what I help clients do is replace that field of dandelions with a bed of roses. And I do that through these mantra meditations, a lot through language. And it starts to create these new neural pathways in their minds. And so all of a sudden they're dreaming bigger, and they're inspired, and they're moving and making better decisions and greater actions in their lives. And what they experience is like this massive transformation very, very quickly. And they say, everything's just kind of clicking. Everything's just kind of coming together. So with what's going on right now, there's never been a better time for this work, and to really take a deep dive look into what might be holding you back, because things, like you said, are uncertain. And as human beings, what we seek more than anything else is certainty. And there is no certainty right now. And I don't know if and when there ever will be again. We are truly, this is my belief, my feeling, none of us know, right? We're just at the beginning of what's going to be happening here. And there is a lot more change to come. And so there won't be we won't go back to normal. It'll be a new or a new normal way of being. And so as business owners and entrepreneurs and people who are responsible for not only their own income and their own livelihood and being in service, they have team members and families that they're responsible for too. There is an exorbitant amount of pressure going on right now, and that can cloud our thinking even more and block us from seeing gaps, solutions, and opportunities to pivot, to innovate, and to make changes, the necessary changes to move forward. So this is why mindset work is so critical. It's so important. Like you are so wonderful at what you do. I thank God for you every day. I could not do what you do. And at the same time, there is such a need for this. And I tell people, before you invest in any other program, do mindset work first. You need to get a real understanding of where you're getting in your own way, because unless and until you do, you are going to keep hitting that wall and keep hitting that wall. It's just going to keep showing up for you. So I believe it's the best investment in yourself is to do mindset work.
Yeah. I 100% agree, especially when you're dealing with money and decisions around money. If you come from it with a mindset of lack and that there's not enough opportunity, there's not enough resources to go around, that will show up, and it will create money leaks in your business. It will create either the inability to make decisions that you need to be making to move your business forward and make those right pivots and moves at the right time. It will almost hold you in a fear-based standstill, and your business will suffer. And like you said, we're all business owners here, and this is a great place for business owners to come together and talk about this stuff, because where else do they talk about it? Number one, they don't. And when money and mindset, they go hand in hand. And yes. So I love that, what you're saying here is that the software update, that's the same thing. Like I look at financial information of what's being taught. What have you been taught in your life, in school, by parents, by, there's not a lot of financial education happening. And if it is, it's not day to day on how to run a business and how to manage your cash flow and things like that, and how to have the right mindset to do those things. So I think this is all really valuable. And I hope that everybody, if you're watching live, put some questions in, comments. If you're catching the replay, post your comments, and Diane and I will respond, when we see those pop in. But Diane, tell us a little bit more about, with everything that's going on right now and all of the uncertainty of what's going to happen. What business owners, what are some like concrete things that they can be doing on a daily basis to cultivate the right mindset to get through the uncertainty?
Yes. Well, the first thing I'll say is, and I have a background in advertising and television sales. I worked in that industry for 32 years. Be extremely discerning where you are getting your information. Okay. That is first and foremost, because it's not, again, what's happening is you're taking in the media and you're not, it's subconsciously what's happening is that fear and that anger and that rage and that worry and the scarcity mind thinking is having an effect on you, whether you realize it or not. It's just penetrating you on a cellular level. And then if you think about it later in the day or hear anything, again, it's your subconscious doesn't know the difference. So it's feeling like it's happening again over and over that's what's happening on you, to you on a physical and cellular level. So be very discerning where you get your information. And at the same time, be an observer and pay attention to all the information out there. Don't be closed-minded about it. Some of the greatest companies and organizations have been created during times like this, challenging times. So what I like to tell people is that 20% of the searches on Google every single day are brand new search terms, brand new, 20%, which means there are 1.1 billion problems seeking solutions on a daily basis. Truly, there's unlimited opportunity to be out there and be innovative and creative. So it's the lens that you're choosing to look at it through. So as a business owner, what are ways where you can, pivot your business? What existing resources do you have where you can tap into that and maybe maximize that or monetize it in a different way? And a big part of mindset work is being able to ask yourself a lot of questions and the right questions. So, don't, like you said, don't go to the scarcity mind thinking like, how are we going to survive through this? How are we going to get through this? Think about, how can we really enhance this opportunity? And here's an opportunity that we can look back on and go, remember when, because I know I do this with you too. I know in my business, I have completely pivoted my business because of a few reasons. But first and foremost was, what do I want my life to look like? How do I want to feel every day? How can I continue to grow in my business, be able to leverage my time, serve as many people as possible while making the most money, while having the greatest impact on the world? So I put that in the universe and things are starting to shift and happen. And so I'm making decisions right now from that mindset. So think about that, because we know how busy we are as business owners and entrepreneurs. It's a 24/7 job. You've never worked harder in your life, right?
Yeah.
But you're doing it all for you. You're giving your best to you. You're not giving it to somebody else. And so that's got to feel rewarding and good to you too. So if you stay focused on that primary why for you, and ask yourself those questions, that can really help you with the mindset. And one of the things that I do, one of my processes is we create these affirmation statements and intention statements that allow that to be front and center. You see it every day. We do intention statements on wallpaper, on Instagram, so that you can keep this stuff anchored in. You've got to stay attached to that every single day. And so when those limiting beliefs come up, when the fear comes up, and when the doubt and all of that comes up, because it will. 70% of our thoughts are negative. And it's not that you won't have them, it's what you do with them when they show up. But so when they do, if you have tools and resources and triggers that can help turn it around and pivot it, that's going to really be your best defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's so true, because, it's where the intention goes, energy flows. And if you're, filling your brain with all the everything that's being said out there, and a lot of it, it's people's opinion and it's speculation. It's not true. A lot of stuff that is being broadcast over and over again. So yeah, it's being able to hold steady to your why, your purpose, you know, and
Right.
what do you want the outcome to be, and stay in that spot and make those decisions from there. So valuable. And I love what you're doing with your business too, because I love how you're able to serve more people now and share this really valuable information and trainings with them.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more. You've got some cool stuff that's coming up also, that if you're digging what Diane's saying here, and this is like you're resonating that, hey, this is somewhere where I could, you know, spend a little bit more time and put my focus on and learn some more techniques to manage your mindset, your money mindset, your whole life mindset. Tell us a little bit, Diane, about what you're up to, and if anyone's interested, how they can find out more.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Yes, as part of this whole lockdown, you know, I really went in and I said, how can I serve people during this time? Because I know the stress, I know the worry, I know the uncertainty, I know what you're feeling. And so I'm hosting an event. It's my first 3-day virtual event, and it's called the Have It All Live virtual event. It's August 28th through the 30th. And sorry, guys, this one's for the ladies only. I wanted to give women the opportunity to do this deep dive analysis and really take a look at the 8 key areas of your life. So it's more than your business. You know, in fact, the number one area is health. That is the number one thing that we focus on. But the 8 key areas of your life, taking a look at there, and where are you now? And then where do you want to be in the next 1 to 3 years from now? Because we've got to be future forward facing, and you want to be living intentionally this way. And so even if you don't know it, don't worry, you're going to discover it over these 3 days. And then I'm going to teach you the 8 principles on how you can get everything you want, which is why we call it the Have It All Life, because this formula is so powerful and it works for everything. And once you know it, you can start creating and manifesting and building in your life in ways you never thought possible. And so I have powerful speakers coming. The content, the workbook is amazing. You will walk out with the blueprint that you can use forever in your life. This will be your go-to tool. And so many other surprises. And we've got an amazing swag box coming to your door before the event, filled with like yummy goodies that are going to really help you over the 3 days. So very, very excited about it. Amazing community and connections. The content's going to be off the charts. You are going to leave there feeling like you have a new lease on life. And what better time to do it? Yeah. So can you tell I'm excited about it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you can find out, you can register at myhaveitalllife.com/experience 2020.
Okay.
myhaveitalllife.com/experience 2020. And again, it's August 28th through the 30th. So it's literally right around the corner. So
yeah. Drop us an emoji if you're watching this live, or if you're watching the replay, drop an emoji if you are interested in finding out more about Diane's event. I know for sure that I'm going to be there, because my mindset is my number one strategy on how I grow my business, because, you know, I'm always making decisions from where I'm wanting to be, not where I'm at now. And it's funny, because for me, I've got the financial brain that's saying, no, this is where you're at. You know, you can't spend that, or you can't do that. And for me, I'm like, yeah, I can, and I'll find a way to do it. So whether that means making another sale to be able to, you know, invest in whatever it is that next level of my life and business looks like, or if it's, I'll spend less in this area of my business so I can spend more here. You know, it's always like I make the decision from where I want to be,
yes,
the tangible pieces in the now to make it, you know, work. And there's always a way, right? So once you have that decision made, there's always a way. And it's like a big puzzle piece, right? A big puzzle. You just got to move the pieces around until you get to where you want to be. And that's what we teach, you know, all of our clients and everybody in this group. You know, we're constantly saying, yes, you can do that. Here's how, or let's find a way to do that. So I encourage everybody to join me. And I think Victoria will be attending also. She's she's traveling today, so she couldn't join us live. But
Yeah.
and I think what we're also going to do is we're going to gift somebody a ticket to go. Can you hear him?
Is that your cat?
No, it's my dog.
Your dog.
Yeah, he's so funny. We're going to gift somebody a ticket. So let's do this. Diane, would that be okay with you if we did where they could send us an email and tell us why you're having, what's going on with you. We want to help as many business owners as we can. And we want to get everybody that wouldn't have the ability to have access to this. We want to be able to get them to go. So send us an email about why you want to go. We'll offer a scholarship for one ticket. We'll pick one lucky person in our group and gift that to them. And I'm excited. We'll have whoever that is, Victoria and I will have our own little powwow too at the event. So that'll be fun.
Beautiful. That's wonderful. Yes. Amazing. How generous of you.
Thank you. So let's recap. I always like actionable things. So actionable, Diane, number 1 you said to do is?
Be very discerning where you're getting your information, because that is going to really affect you, and you're going to make decisions from a fear-based state of mind. Okay. So be really, really cognizant. And yet at the same time, be an observer as well. You want to look for the gaps, solutions, and opportunities, because there's 1.1 billion new problems seeking solutions every day. And then you want to be asking yourself the right questions. Go deep into what really matters to you. Get reconnected to your why you're doing what you're doing, so that you can stay focused and on point, and you will make decisions from that place versus a fear-based scarcity mind place.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So put your comments, questions down below, and Diane and I will jump in here and answer all of your thoughts and questions and things like that. And we'll just continue the conversation. Unfortunately, we don't have all day, but I could sit and talk to you all day, Diane.
I know. I love talking with you too. I love hanging out with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
thanks so much for having me on.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for being with us and talking to all of our awesome people in our group. And I hope you guys got value out of this. And let us know your thoughts and comments, and send your email in. You can send it to Andrea at the Cashflow CFO, and let us know why you want that free ticket to go to Diane's amazing event. And everybody else that's interested, we'll put the dates and the link to your page so they can go and check it out and get more info.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope to see you all there.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.
Okay.